G'day folks, it is approaching 2 o'clock. We have picked up the seeder, we've done our planning and our rotation for our products, and we are about to go and fill up first with some fertilizer and then the corresponding seeds. We're going to do field 10 first. I'll show you what we've done here. So this is the rotation, the crop rotation planner. You don't have to use it. So for field 11, it'd be good if you could actually, change things. Now these two are what had been there previously. So we had soybeans and then potatoes and then the sugar beet, which he obviously put into the soil. And now, so what we've done to try and get a good yield to kick off, we've gone and we're going to put canola in that field. Now in field 10 it had canola previously and potatoes, then nothing, and so we're going to try and kick that off to get a good crop yield of soybeans. So we'll start off today though, we're going to get the canola and we're going to do field 11 with 10? Yeah, 10 with canola, and that is what we are looking to reverse up to. But first of all, we are going to fill up with our fertilizer. Oh yep, put it into the system and that will do that. So that's done there. Excellent. Okay, we're going to then go over and get our seeds done, and we're going to just go in there and just get out. We'll attach the hose into where we want to get into, start the program, make sure we've got canola set, and we will start with seeding. That's filling up our canola. Excellent. Okay, and we can rock and roll now onto field number 10 and get that done. As you can see, we've had lunch, we've done everything else. It is after 2 now that we've just done all that, gone through and explained that, and we get into, and this cultivates the field as well. It's a direct drill seeder, which is really groovy. We're just going to make sure we're lined up fine. I think we will be there. Turn it on and rock and roll. Hoochie Macoo. Did I turn it on? Yep. Oh yep, feel it's going down. We are getting it done nicely there. Out with the airplane again. That's a bit of, I'm not sure, couldn't see the plane there. There's a plane, it's a bit of a flight path for a lot around here. I know Jim does a bit with his crop dusting sometimes, flies past there, gives a bit of a wave, but we've also, as I said, because it's a flight path to an extent, local flight path to the local airfield that's around, we do kind of get a few buzzovers as they come down towards the airfield there. It's just to our north. So we're doing alright here. We're pretty rock and rolling here. Type in. Alright, so you don't have to hang around too much to see this. We're going to just fast forward that button, put on some tunes for you, and rock and roll, baby. Right, and we're about finished. A nice little bit of a slither of a strip to go. We need to do a little bit of hedge work around here as well. There's some of those bushes. I think I want to get rid of that fence line along there, just to open up the farm a lot more, bugger off birds. Alright, so this will be the last one, and then we are done. Yep, turn her off, list her up, and that's canola, so we haven't used much, which is pretty good, to be honest with you. So we're going to go down, and we are going to then, now we've got, oh, see, I'm a bit reckless. Alright, so get down there, we're going to zip across the field, and we're going to go now to field number 11, and we are going to plant accordingly. I think it is soybeans. So we've got that selected, we've got the soybean hatch open, ready to rock and roll, and we've got, obviously we know about this field and all the love and joys accordingly to do. Tempted to go down and do a strip at the top end here, just to, you know what, I think I will. Just to try and help out a little bit in terms of, oh good, we've lined that up nicely. Okay, we've got soybeans selected, we've got plenty of soybeans left, we've got plenty of fertilizer left, which is the good thing about this field. Does not take much, neither does, well, together they don't take much, either, both fields. So we'll just go here, a little bit in there, no, okay, so then we'll do another strip here. Okay, let's go back you up. And we'll just do this. Yeah, we should be fine. Like I've said before, there's a good, plenty of room down the back end here to maneuver. We're getting it all here. Hard to tell as well. So we'll get that done, and then we'll go up the top of it. Excuse me. Just to make that complete, and then we'll start a cut-ins of it. How we're going here. Yep, we're good to go. Now it's looking good. Okay, that was a bit wonky. Never mind, it is what it is. Now, in terms of speed, time speed, I do know this, I keep forgetting. I think it's like a 4-to-1. I might be thinking of a completely different game though. It's 15 speed, so basically, I don't know what that means, to be honest. I did know what it means, but I've just forgotten about it. But anyway, at time scale of 15, I think it skips pretty much, it's 15 times real speed if you like. Obviously you can go to time scale, I think 1 or 0 is the closest. To real one, and I've got 5 in that, it just is a multiple. So I think for every second is 15 minutes, or 15 seconds, no, not 15 seconds. Every minute is 15 equivalent, give or take, I think. Those who know, I'll try and find out the information again, or maybe called remembering is the better one. But anyhow, we'll just try and get this line straight. We're going to miss a bit here, perhaps. But anyway, in terms of the rules, the minimum we will be doing, the minimum allowance for certain work will be 15. Well, the minimum I'm going to be running it is 15, because I mean 15 is the minimum, and I think the maximum can go to, let's have a quick look, 120, and we can go to 1 speed. So yeah, 5 will be the very bare minimum, and 15 is where I'm going to try to go to. I'm going to try and keep it to the maximum is 30. Don't really see a reason why we should be going any faster than 30. So yeah, but definitely 5 is the minimum anyway. I'm not putting a maximum on it. Now I don't. Look, I can't. The only time I think we will be using 5 speed is if we got a lot to do, and we need to basically use the game mechanics to allow us to try and get this done in time for game reasons. So, for example, we are using seasons, and we're running. I've changed it to 6 days per season. Now, obviously, say things are harvest. Now, if the harvest isn't pretty much done by winter, you could lose all your harvest, and that's a risk. Okay. But if for some reason it decides to give us rain every single day of harvest, and we can't harvest it because of it's too wet, and I'll tell you what, for wheat and stuff, you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to harvest. We will then, and if we can try and get it, and we might only have 1 day up our sleeve. So what we'll do is we'll run it at 5 speed, just try and get that done. Try and get as much done as possible. However, I mean, that's, come and go. We will see how that goes. I am myself very comfortable at 15. I don't think it's too fast. I don't think it's too slow. I actually think it's just right. Now we're going to put a bit of light on here. This is taking a bit. Yeah, we are just running everything in cab. Now, in terms of cab thing, I will not. I like running in the cab, but there's a lot of times I will run external camera because I can see better. It just makes sense. I know I'm going for realism and things as best as I can, but at the same time, I'm no expert at this game. I haven't had years and years of experience and time in this game as such. I'm just a casual gamer for it. So there'll be times where you will see me, and especially when it comes to fertilizing, I will be generally using the external view. When it comes to harvest, generally it's internal, but I will mix and match it as much as possible. You guys have your thoughts and opinions. Let me know down below what you would prefer. I will mix it up accordingly, obviously, because it's you guys want to get the enjoyment out of it as much as I do. But like I said, there will be times where I will try and use cab view as much as possible, but when it comes to certain things, I will use the external view. This is the external view. Yeah, the drone. That's just a little bit to let you know there. Okay, so if I will try anyway. I think we need more lights on here because I am starting to lose my track. Here we go. So I'm starting to lose my track because of the night, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we have that rule on. As you can see, the sun is still up. It's, where is she? There she is, still up. But visibility is custard. It's absolutely caca. Now, if I didn't run with lights, well, yeah, good luck in finding that. And this is external. Internal, you saw how hard it was for me. These trees are going to be an absolute poo kicker, aren't they? Okay, we've got... Okay, so we're completely done here. No, I thought we had a strip. We do. Let's see. So we do have a couple of strips left, and we will get those done. But yeah, that's why the rule, apart from, you know, sunset, sunrise will exist, even at night time with the full max lights. It ain't going to be easy, and it's not. And at least I think in my, you know, I know for a fact, like I said, with harvesting, they do that. But to me, I think that'll be easy. I mean, you can see the harvest, you can see the crops, you kind of know where you need to go. Whereas the rest at night time, even with lights, it's not helpful. My understanding in terms of contracts is that you can, they do carry over to other days. Now, in my experience, I have actually found that, I don't know if it's a bug or what, but that sometimes doesn't seem to work. So, I'm not looking at doing many contracts. I may be in the downtime, winter months, or things where I can't actually do any work on the farm. But yeah, as you can see, we do need to do some bush work there, some hedge work. We're going to go and plonk this in. We are done for the day. We are done. We've planted on the first day of spring. So perhaps what I should have done is should be fine. Yep. Okay, slow you here. Get out. Oh shit! No, I might have to climb over. Okay, I'm gonna have to put her in here. I'm not going to need to plough. Okay. A little bit of room. How much room's... Oh, Jesus. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm going to have to squeeze and climb through. Oh. Okay. Right, yep, okay, she was done. Sun is pretty much down now anyway, so that's the end of the field work. And that's pretty much going to be it today. So, in we go. I'm going to make sure I can get my fat ass out of here. Yep, okay, so it should be done. Okay, put my flashlight on. Alright, we're done. Okay, so we have a good day's work today. Tomorrow, we'll see what happens. In terms of tree work, I think we're looking at, and then we may start this entire hedge here. I think what we're going to do is remove all this hedgerow down the end here. We're going to probably, I think we'll just get rid of the whole thing in its entirety. I know there's a fence amongst it, so we'll try and get that done as much as we can and just open that up. And over here, we're going to do this. I think we'll do the same with the hedge here, get rid of some of these bushes. I think before we get rid of the hedges all around the same time, we may look at cutting these trees down. I'll either do it myself or get someone in to do it, and hopefully we can get them to go this way, push over into the hedgerow, just to give me some more room. In terms of this field, I think we're not really going to need to touch the fields anymore until next fertilisation and maybe weeding. And then of course harvest. So by harvest, I would like to have some of these done. I think this one definitely is in the way. It seems to be somewhat more forward than the rest, but it's definitely in the way. Yeah, but that's rough plan anyway. It is 8, so it's almost 7 o'clock. The light's still on there. The light's there. I'm gonna go and have I don't know. We're gonna have a bit of dinner, probably some noodles or baked beans or something. Watch a bit of TV, check out the do a bit of paperwork as you can, because the farmer's life, well, involves a lot of paperwork, and we'll get that done. And I will see you next time, probably tomorrow maybe, or the next few days. Anyway, I am Farmer Parkera. Yeah, or a bit of coffee I could do with that too. Maybe, yeah. At least it's not raining anymore. It hasn't rained all day. So, and I will see you tomorrow, and we will catch you next time here on Mercury Farms. See you later, folks. Happy farming.